No, it looks like he's actually not going to pick off the Corsair. It's going to get away, but he needs to do it right now. It's now or never for Arnc. If he can't win this air battle right now, I mean, this is like the battle of the this is like the Blitz here over London. He needs to win this air battle. If he doesn't win the air battle, he's going to have no hope of beating Jangbi at this point. And you know, he's bringing Scourge over. He knows that it's a matter of timing before the number of Corsairs just gets way too high and the number of cannons prevent him from doing anything. Dragoon goes down, but these Mulas are at such low health, and Jangbi is doing a great job here. I don't know where the Scourge are. He needs to get that. Oh, he needs to get that Corsair. It's a pair of Corsairs, in fact, Scourged. Wow, I think this is going to be over for Arnc because there's cannons up everywhere, already a shuttle out, and I just don't see him getting too far with this ragtag force here of Mutalisks. He's getting another expansion actually, so I'm not gonna you know say he's dead just yet, but certainly it's looking that way. He hasn't gotten economic harass off at all, and you know this is what happens when your opponent's fully aware of what's going on. Even though Jangbi was in the dark, he certainly had the game sense to do this. I think it would have been more exciting, certainly, if Arnc had gone for something crazy like 2-hatch Hydralisks, given that Jangbi just completely anticipated Mutalisks, and at the same time Jangbi would be producing those Corsairs and the cannons around his main base. There would be like a 12 Hydralisk busting down his front door, and that would have been just lovely to see. You know, Jangbi's sort of, oh, I got Spidey sense kind of anticipation going to waste as the Hydralisk tear his front door apart. But that is for naught here, because he has guessed correctly, and it's got to be annoying for Arnc, but there's nothing he can do. He's going to get some more harass off. Looks like he's going to try to pick off this assimilator, but he's now just doing hit and run attacks. He knows he can't even face up against the Corsairs head on anymore. He's switched over to Hydralisks. Okay, and he knows what's going on. He knows Corsair Reaver's coming. He still has a chance of staying in this game if he can pick off that first Reaver in the shuttle. And if he can do that, that will definitely help him stay in this game. But, you know, it's still just a matter of economics right now. Arnc just hasn't been mining with many drones at all this entire game. He's just gotten his 3rd base up. And 2 base versus 2 base for so long is not good for the Zerg player, especially when you're at such low drone count. Anyway, here comes the first Reaver. I'm not sure if Yellow Arnc knows that Reaver is coming. Jangbi smartly killed off that Overlord there, and if he doesn't know this Reaver is coming, this could be GG right away here. 4th hatchery going up in the main. Of course, there's no Hydralisk out just yet. He might be switching towards the Hydralisk, but not there just yet. Actually, no, he's bringing his Mutas back to his base. Now, if he can intercept his shuttle, what I say could be very different here. It's all going to be about whether he can anticipate the shuttle coming in here, and he's going to have to spot it and run directly over there with his Mutas and his Scourge to pick that shuttle off. Looks like the Corsairs are doing a good job of keeping him distracted. Here comes the Reaver. Reaver could do a lot of devastating damage here. He's going to drop off 2 Zealots in the back now to pick off the drones there. He's going to drop off this Reaver in the main. Actually, it's going to be a dud Scarab right now, so it's still too early to call here. Dud Scarab. Okay, the main base is under attack. Oh, the Scourge. Obviously, the Reaver is going to go down now, but the Reaver getting 3 drones there. Actually, Reaver not really cost effective. 5 drones. Okay, now it's a little more cost effective, certainly with the low drone count that Arnc had. That was quite cost effective. I felt that was a little bit of a mistake trying to pull his drones back before the Reaver was killed. He could have gotten away with this, could have won this battle without losing any drones except for those 2 in the back expansion, and then he would actually have made a good sort of comeback, or not really a full comeback, but certainly got himself into a more comfortable position. Meanwhile, we're seeing a lot of Corsairs out, +1 upgrade for the air weapons, and now they're just harassing everything at that natural. Wow, I think he picked off every Overlord there, and that is going to be real tough. Scourge managed to catch one of these Corsairs, so here comes the Mutas trying to deal a little more damage. I don't think there's enough Mutalisks here to fight off these Corsairs. They've taken a lot of damage, and now they're forced to retreat. I believe that's 6 Corsairs at least, and that's getting close to the critical number. Once you get about 8 Sairs, you just really can't beat them with Mutalisk and Scourge very well, unless you have some kind of crazy number of Scourge. And here comes the harass once again with the 2nd shuttle. We'll see if it's more successful in the 1st shuttle. And Jangbi, do you see how focused Jangbi looks? Jangbi looks like he's just, on top of his game right now. Seriously, very much on top of his game. And here comes the shuttle, dropping the Reaver, going to pick off those links. Meanwhile, the forces are completely out of position here. Arnc is busy trying to pick off that new expansion in the back of Jangbi's base, but that's not a really good idea right now. He really needs to try to take off that Reaver, because Jangbi can just cancel that and rebuild it later. Meanwhile, though, this Reaver is going to cause havoc inside his base. All the Hydras are down. It doesn't even matter. That Nexus is just gonna, oh man, that Nexus is not important. I guess Arnc just tried to do some damage here, but man, he just cancels, loses 100 minerals, that's it. The Mutalisks have to run away because he still can't fight those Corsairs. And oh, this shuttle! Oh man, the Reaver taking out another huge clump of drones. Drones are so critical. Oh, and those Mulists just falling apart there, just getting completely destroyed by the neutron flares. Great play from Jangbi here this entire series, and I gotta say, it looks like he's gonna take this series 3-0. Very, very strong showing here. There's absolutely, I mean, I'd say there's a 1% chance of victory here from Yellow Arnc, and that's if he goes over there, and you know what he could do is he could call his brother over, and his brother can leave the booth and be like, hey, I won the game, I just GG'd, you know, and then Jangbi's like, oh, okay, and he stops playing, and then his twin brother, like Arnc, just keeps playing and wins the game against the computer, which does nothing. That would be one way of victory for Yellow Arnc, in fact. Also a good way of getting kicked out of the league, but Alright, a pair of Reavers out in the front door. Not a good, you know, there's no way he can counterattack it. Oh, just look at his Overlords melting. As a Zerg player, I'm saddened to see this. You know, Jadon getting defeated by Free, you know, was the best chance of seeing a Zerg win this MSL, but Arnc is not going to win this game, and that is going to be the last Zerg here in the round of 8 getting eliminated. And the Reaver coming back again. 11 kills on the Hero Reaver already. 13 kills. GG coming from Yellow Arnc. So Jangbi winning 3-0 here very convincingly. Not even busting out a smile. That kid looks so intense right now. And here is a picture of the bracket for the MSL round of 8. Thanks to Pat in the Hat for this, and it's from SC2G.com. But anyway, we're going to see Jangbi moving on from the set against Arnc, and he's going to be facing the winner of Stork versus Cal. On the other side of the bracket, we have Firebat Hero versus Bisu, and the winner of that will face the winner of Nada versus Free. So stay tuned to my commentaries and those of Diggity and Moletrap as we cover the rest of the Club Day MSL. Thanks for watching, guys.